Good morning, good morning. We are live. As per usual, it's Sunday morning and we are probably not going to get many people in, but I will put this on my YouTube channel. I'd just like to say I've had lots of new subscribers to my YouTube. Once I get to 1,000, the quality of the videos will be better because I won't have to do it through StreamYard, so that'll make a massive difference. So yeah, thanks for everybody who subscribed. Hope you like the content. I have got an amazing find, which I did share yesterday on my Instagram, which is Pound Girl Reseller. Or is it Pound Girl? No, this is Pound Girl. So Instagram's Pound Girl Reseller. I haven't got much stuff today because I've done things a little bit different. I haven't actually been to the car boot this morning. I'm planning on a Sunday now. Obviously not this Sunday because I had a lie-in for the first time ever. But I'm planning on a Sunday now to go to sell because I've got loads of stock that I don't really want to put on eBay or won't sell well on eBay. But I know I can still make money out of it. So I'm going to sell at the car boots from next Sunday, weather dependent. I'm going to pick my days. So yeah. So on Friday, I went to Bradford. Hi. Yeah, I've had a better weekend, but I did Friday at Bradford, and then I did Saturday. Hi, Scooby Shaggy. I did Saturday at Panel, and then took my daughter to the park afterwards. So kill two birds with one stone. So I've not got a massive haul like I would have on a Sunday, but I'm also not knackered, and money-wise, what I'll make back on this is way better than my normal Sunday car boot round. Morning, Kirsten. So yeah, I'll crack on. It's not in no order. I've got a couple of these cushions. That's upside down, isn't it? No. That way. Yeah, I've got a couple of these cushions and a matching pair of curtains, which I got yesterday. They cost me £8. The curtains aren't massive. They're not very long. I've not measured them. But they are really good quality. I've not even checked for a make or anything, but I don't think they're Sanderson or anything. But they are pencil pleat. So that's a sign of quality on curtains. It's a sign of them being bespoke, made for whoever. So they'll cost a fortune, and they're weighted as well, which is also a good sign of quality, and lined. So like I said, no, let me just have a quick look in here and see if I can find, because if you don't know about curtains, oh, here we go. Oh, so they're made for Multi-York, which is a sofa company. So they smell nice, actually. The smell, I mean, you might not know the smell, but they smell like they have come straight from factory to me. So I don't think they've ever been hung. There's no damage, but yeah, I'll get a good profit on them. I'll probably, because they're not very long, I might do them for 85 or maybe a bit more because I've got two matching cushions. So yeah, that's a good profit because they cost me £8. I also picked up, I see Sarah Resells pick this makeup all the time. Danoon, hang on. Danoon. It's just a creepy crawly mug, but I think they go for about 12 quid, and that were a quid. So I think I've been quite picky with what I've bought. This was another good find. This was yesterday. If anybody went to Panel yesterday, which is near Harrogate, it was massive. This was £2. Another Empoli bonbon jar, but this is not a footed one. Normally they've got a stem and a foot on, but it's a lovely. There is a name for this colour. and I cannot remember it, but I'll find it out. Yeah, so that should go really well if I do a good photo. I got a pair of these. As you can see, they were £2 each, and she was not coming down on price. I said, will you do 3 for the 2? And she said, no, I'll do 5, which means that she's an asshole. But yeah, I got them for £2 each. They're not, obviously, there's no age to them, but these things still sell. Also, yesterday I picked up this. I think these are Japanese, but it's a lovely colour. Don't know if you can see that because it's cased. Cased means it's got another colour inside it, so it's cased glass. I'm pretty sure it's Japanese, to be honest, and that was £2. I can't remember what my last one of those sold for. They're not megabucks, but I'll probably get about 20 back from that one. I think this were a mistake. I picked this up. Never looked at curtains, but I will once I'm shopless. Oh, your Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi's terrible. And the quality of these videos is terrible on StreamYard, so I apologise. I've moved rooms, if you do not notice. I'm in my living room now, not the kitchen, because my friend said that the light strobes, but I can see it's still doing it now, look. Still strobing now. So it's definitely StreamYard, because when I've looked back on my old videos, when you used to be able to do lives on YouTube, they're so much better quality. And there's no difference in where I'm doing it or what I'm doing it on. It's doing it through StreamYard that's made it a bit rubbish. So yeah, I think this was a mistake. It is the colour that everybody wants in Pyrex. It's the dark pink coral. But it's not a pattern or anything. It's just a casserole dish. It has got its lid, and I do actually think that is the right lid. And it is Pyrex and not JAJ. So it was £3. I've not failed on it, so I'll probably get 20 quid back for it. But it's not megabucks, is it? A friend of mine gave me a load of books. I'm going to put these ones on eBay because they seem to do somewhat like. And the rest of them I'm going to take to the car boot. So thank you, Kaylee, for that one. And this is Friday's lot. I'll show you the big one at the end. This is Friday's lot. Another pair of curtains. Also, these I've got birds on as well. I don't know why. I always gravitate towards these ones with birds on. They're not old, but they're still in the pack. They've never been hung. They're only 65 by 54, so they're not massive. But they were £3. Yes, that's the Pyrex, but it's okay. It's still in one piece. I got this off the house clearance lady, who I have bought off before. I got it in a lot of things for £6. I mean, I thought when I picked it up, I was thinking, oh, this is a £200 clock, but actually it's not, and it's going to have to be spares and repairs because the balls are missing, the weights are missing. So it's a Schatz German 400, but it's so pretty. They still do go for about 40 quid, even spares and repairs. So I've still not lost out, because like I said, that came in a lot for £6. I'll try and, oh no, I won't be able to find all the stuff that I got for £6. Another pair of pillowcases. I do really well with pillowcases. These were 50p each. Obviously, pairs do better. I probably get 20 quid a pair, and I put singles on for 15 with offers. Another good find yesterday. I was walking around with Elaine, who is Queenie Conquests on Instagram, who was fabulous. And I got this 1940s dressing gown. I've sold a few of these with these. This does need a bit of a debobble, but nothing major. In fact, I'm not sure if this is a 40s one, but it's in the style of. It's not a new one. Tailored by Greenwoods, but it's probably might be 70s. But yeah, I still get what my last one went for, 75 quid. And that was a fiver. She asked a fiver, I didn't haggle. And also off the same lady, I got this fiberglass little tray, which I'll probably keep in my kitchen. And that was £1. Needs a wash. This is a nice lamp. It's a bit different. I keep picking glass lamps up. Ignore the shade because that will be going to the carboot. I keep picking glass lamps up. And they do sell, but they seem to take ages. But this is a nice one because it's pink. I would say it is 19. It has got a little chip on the base. I'd say it was 1950s or 60s, I would say. Somebody's put a newer lampshade on it. But yeah, and somebody's actually rewired it by the looks of it. Oh no, they haven't rewired it, but they've put a new top on. They've put a plastic fitting on. It probably would originally have had a brass one, and in fact I can tell it'd have had a brass one on because it's got the brass screw at the bottom. But it's got this wire on it. So if it's got a 2, it hasn't got an earth basically. So it's just got a blue and a brown. So it's just a double, and it hasn't got an earth. That gives the age away really. Another top tip from me. I give away all my bloody tips, me. I have to keep ahead of the game when I'm buying because this YouTube lark, you're telling everybody what you're doing. Yeah, so that was in with the £6 lot from the house clearance lady. Probably get 35 back on that one. But this one, I need to do a bit of research because I have actually forgotten. Oh, don't say that's broke. I've actually forgotten what these are called. Now, there is a very modern version of this lamp with little stars cut out of it that came out very recently, probably, what, less than 5 years ago. But this one is an original. I can tell that by the wiring, the base, the switch. You can just tell it's old. It's not a modern one. So this is an original 1950s mid-century modern desk lamp, and that was also in my £6 lot. It needs tightening a little bit there, which I can easily do. In fact, I could do that now on my fingers. It's easier. Yeah. So I need to do a bit of research. I know somebody sold one on Instagram, and I thought it was Craig, the monocle. But I messaged him yesterday, and it wasn't Craig, and I can't remember who it was that sold one of these original lamps and how much it went for, because I cannot find a price of how much they go for on eBay, because they are quite rare now to get the original ones. Sorry, I'm just going to take my shoes off because I'm bent down and my feet are going nuts. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that was that. What else? What else did I get? This was also from Friday, another IKEA lamp. Now I have got a pair of these for sale at the minute. I think they're on for $49.99, but one of them is a little, the paint's come off a little bit. So I think I'm gonna end that listing, put this one in that set, up the price because it's going to be perfect then, and then sell the broken one. I might actually just put it on carboot, that one that's got a chip on. I mean, I'll probably get my money back on carboot, but that was £1. So yeah, that'll help me get my better price for my pair. Oh, I've got some carboot stuff in here. Some charity shop stuff in here, I've just realised. Hang on. This is another carboot find on Friday. You know, the onion jars, and I think there's a silverback. This one's unmarked. But this, if you watch my videos back, in one of the videos, I talk about going to carboot and It might be on my Instagram, actually. I talk about going to the carboot and this really rude reseller. I had one of these in my hand, and she she said, "How much is it?" and bought it while it was in my hand. And I just put it down and just said that she was rude and walked off. But yeah, I found another one. Karma probably got that lady, and it probably broke on the way home. I'm not sure how much they go for, actually, these cucumber ones. I think they are the rarer ones. And that was £1. Also, off the same seller, I got this. Now, bear in mind, all this stuff that I got on Friday, I didn't even get in the carboot until 9:20. And it supposedly doesn't let people in till 9:30 unless you pay the early bird. So all the dealers have been in, all paid the early bird and gone. And also, they'd let the normal buyers in early. They'd let them in at 9. So they'd all been in and looked round. And I ended up getting all this stuff. This always happens with me. I swear, if you go later to the carboot, I swear you get better stuff. You get I don't know how it is, but you do. But I always get better stuff. So yeah, I got this, a lovely purple bonbon jar. Now this is the style that I like, rather than the one without a foot on. These tend to do. I'm not sure in purple, but I'm pretty sure that I did see a purple one sell for 60, and this was £2. So very, very happy with that one. And I'm just thinking now, I'm not going to have enough room to show you my special purchase. So I might have to have a little tidy up. Oh, this is I think we're on charity shops. Oh, no, we're not. Hang on. So I'll just show you this last thing from the house clearance lady. I also got some other bits for Taylor from the house clearance lady in the £6 lot. I think they are Viners, but I think it's a Gerald Benny design, and it's a set of cake knives and forks. Or are they I don't know what they're called. I think they're cake knives, or fish knives. No, they're too small for fish knives. I don't know. Anyway, it's a full set of 12 of those. So they were in the lot, house clearance lot. So now we're on to a charity shop, one charity shop stop. I got 6 of these very fine little glasses. Try and show you. There you go. Very fine little glasses that are absolutely gorgeous. And if I still had my cabinet of curiosities, they would be going in that. But they were £1.99 from charity shop, and she wrapped it in bubble wrap as well. So some free bubble wrap. Also, the same charity shop, a nice glass case. I've not had one of these in years. £2.49, as you can see. It's not old, but it probably is vintage. It probably is 20 years old, but it's not old like I would call old. Also, same charity shops. I forgot, how do you pronounce it? Is it? I don't know. Geox, Respira, GEOX shoes. There is a shop in Murfield, or there was a shop in Murfield, it's shut now, that do these shoes. They're a size 3, they're brand new, never been worn. I don't think they do that well, but it is a good make, and they are expensive to buy new. Obviously it's a size 3, so that limits it, but they'll be all right for school shoes though. Like I said, they're new, and they were, oh, they do smell of fags actually. They were, how much were they? Let me just find out. I think they were £2. Does it say it on the other one? No, I think they were £2. They weren't expensive. So that was from the charity shop. And we are now on to linens. This is really pretty. Picked up this really pretty. I've done really well with tablecloths. They're not expensive. All the tablecloths that I buy are probably about 50p. But this one's really nice because it's got butterflies and what is that? Oh no, they're all butterflies. It's just got butterflies all around it. It hasn't got any damage. It has got one tiny little stain there. I'll try and wash it actually. Probably can't see that, it's tiny. Oh, it has got some damage. Oh, do you know what? That's going back on carboot then. See, this is what I mean. I've got stuff like this. I buy stuff and then think, oh my God, I don't look. So that'll be going back on carboot. But yeah, I would have got a tenner for that. Vintage towels. I sold all those vintage towels that I bought a few months back. They'll go for a tenner each. And that will 50p if it's in decent condition, which that one is. Another pair of pillowcases, that will 50p for a pair. These are probably not as desirable because they're not the major, you know, they're not the big floral ones like these ones are. They're not the 70s ones. They are just a nice pretty cream and beige pair. And also a flat sheet, a pink flat sheet with flowers on. I'm pretty sure that's vintage and not a new one. What else? Couple more things and I'll show you the big tables and tell you what I'm going to do with them. I don't really tend to pick the embroidered tablecloths up, but this was in very good condition and nicely embroidered. And I have seen these do like really well. Like I've seen some of these do about 30 quid, but they're very heavily embroidered. This isn't as heavy. If it were like this all over, they do really well. But for 50p, I wasn't going to just leave it because there's no wrong with it and it's linen. So in fact, that'd probably go on my tablecloth table, but I will not be keeping it because Taylor ruins everything with spaghetti hoops and beans. And then last but not least, a unopened pair of embroidered, oh, in fact, it's not a pair, 4 pillowcases, 19 by 29 inch. So what's that? Is it an Oxford? I don't know. Cotton, I think, 100% cotton. Yeah, that's another tip. If you ever see 100% cotton pillowcases that are in good condition and pretty and vintage, pick them up, buy them, because there are people that cannot, because they have something wrong with the skin, cannot sleep on anything but 100% cotton. So they do sell really well. So I will reveal my purchase. Hang on, let me just make some room. So if you don't know the story, I went to the car boot yesterday. Again, I was late. All the dealers had been let in. They let everybody in early. So I was well behind everybody else. And I'd already gone round it once. And then I went round it again. And these tables were right at the front of the house clearance guys set up. And I was like, these are going to be expensive because why have they not gone? But they were filthy and the legs are chrome and they are very, very, very rusted. But I know what to do. Or if that doesn't work, I have an idea. As what's that cartoon that Taylor watches? I have an idea. I don't know. Some cartoon that she watches. So I will reveal what I purchased. Now, I'll have to move the camera. So yeah, let me just tell you the story. Oh, what's happened here? What's happened? Yeah, let me just tell you the story really quick. So yeah, I said to the guy, how much are your tables? Thinking he's going to say something ridiculous because why would they still be there? And he said 30 quid, which is cheap. And I looked at them and they were knackered and I thought, I'm going to be able to get some money off here. So I said, would you take any less? And he went, He went, I'll do 25. And I went, will you do 20? And he said, 23 had been my best. And all this time that I was talking to the guy, I could feel a guy like there, breathing down my neck, hovering. He was moving back and forth behind me, watching me, listening to what I was saying. I thought, yeah, you want these tables, and I know why. So we ended up at 23, and I said, yeah, I'll buy them. And then bought them, and I heard the guy go, oh, and walk off. The best feeling in the world when you get a deal right in front of someone. Yeah, so I have actually sold one of these tables. Well, I've sold about 3 or 4 of these tables in my time, but they are the bigger version, and it's like a big coffee table. It's got different legs, but I knew what they were straight away. And they are, I think they're Belgian, and they're either Ardrey or Balati. I probably crucified that. And I've sold the coffee table before. This is years ago. They go for more now. But I've sold the coffee table before, and it's on for 150 quid. But I bought a set of 3 tile top tables. Now, like I said, they were at the front, and they are dark. And they were covered. I mean, I've wiped them a little bit, but I haven't properly done it. But they were absolutely covered in crud, like a layer of crud. Plus, there is a chip. Wait a minute, where we are? Where are we? I hate this StreamYard camera. There is a massive chip on the big one, which I will disguise. But there's 3, and they are extremely rusted. Now, I have had tables that are as rusted as this before and got them something like, but once it's rusted like that, you can't really get rid of the pitting underneath because the rust eats away at the chrome, and then what's left is like a dull white. So my plan is, the tiles are attached to wood, and that does actually come off. You can unscrew the tiles. I'll try and show you on a small. So that's the wood. If I did these, if I unscrewed these screws, this bit would come away and the tiles would be attached to it, and then I can sort these bits out. I'm going to have a go at cleaning them up. This one's not the worst, but I'll show you. Hang on, where's the bloody... Whoa, that one. There, look, they are really encrusted. So they are for sale, and they are all for sale, the sets of 3, on First Dibs, which I will have nothing to do with. And the prices on First Dibs are extortionate, so I'll probably not get anywhere near £2,000 because I'll be selling them on eBay. Plus, I don't want eBay to suspend my account because it's suspicious activity because I've sold one thing that's extortionate, because that does happen. So my plan is, if I can't get the crust off, I'll make it smooth, and then I'll spray the legs black, because there is actually some sets on First Dibs for the same amount of money, £2,000 or £2,500, with black legs, and that's obviously what they've done. But yeah, like I said, mine's got a chip in the top table, but I can disguise that. I can fill it in and I can paint it so you can't really tell. But for 23 quid, I was not leaving these tables, not at all, because they are fabulous. When I'll get round to doing it, I don't know. That's another question. I do these things, I do buy these things, but even for 23 quid, even if I don't do anything to them and just sell them as is, I reckon I'd probably get 100 quid trade just to get shut of them. So I've quadrupled my money just for that. But it is quite a lot of work to get them something like. But I will do them, and when I've done them, I'll put it on my Instagram, or I'll do a YouTube video of how they've come out before and afters, and let you know how I get on. I'm thinking maybe 800 quid on eBay, maybe. maybe. Think of fees on that. Yeah, like I said, First Dibs is extortionate. But if anybody knows these websites, First Dibs is only people like you and me selling their stuff. I used to just sell mid-century furniture, and I could have sold on First Dibs, but I didn't, because I knew that my furniture wasn't up to par, really. It wasn't the best of the best. Yeah, so that's that. That's my haul for this weekend. And next week, we've got a bank holiday 4-day weekend. On Thursday, I'm going to Strawberry Fields at Brid, buying. And then on Friday, if the weather's all right, I'll pop to Bradford because it's literally like 15 minutes from me. And I may go to Panel on Saturday. I might not. I'm not sure. But there's loads now on every day of the week, near enough near me. But on Sunday, I will almost certainly, if the weather is not raining, be selling. And I'm thinking of going to Leeds. So if you're going to Leeds Carboot next Sunday, I'll probably be there. And I'm going to be taking all them kids' clothes, all the big job lot of kids' clothes. Because one, I cannot be asked to list them. I know I'm going to make my money back and more, even on Carboot, because I bought them that cheap. And they're not going on eBay at all. They were going on Vinted, but I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered selling on Vinted. I know I'm daft, but I just haven't got the time. So yeah. So that's my video. So I hope you all had a good weekend at the car boots as well. And I shall see you. I might do 2 videos next week, depending how much stuff I get, because with it being bank holiday, I might do 2 vids. Because as a reseller, I am absolutely doing nothing to do with the Jubilee whatsoever. And I will be buying for the whole time, apart from Sunday. So yeah, see you all next week.